right. Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man, plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves, balling. He got his baby mamas all over the internet, and it's not looking good. Now, that's all alleged. I don't know what's true and what's not true, but having your baby mamas out there saying that you pick which kids' life to be a part of, and you don't want to be a part of the kid's life that you told the women not to have it, bro. Like, you mad at them for having them kids and you shot the club up, wear a condom, dog. Or get up out of the jam, if you know what I mean. Come on, my dog. And then you said you didn't want to be the face of the league. I guess you too busy having sex and playing basketball. Not mad at you. Okay, fine. Then there was that weird interaction you had with our ex-president, Barack Obama. That's the first black president, bro. When you was talking to him, it was cringy. Talk to him with some reverence, my dog. That wasn't like, is that how you want to be remembered, to talk to the first black president? Like, what? I'm going to tell you this. I know you got a shoe, bag of money. The NBA don't care, bro. They get money out all the time. You keep doing this, you going to find out. You going to find out. It's going to be another dude in your place, and they not going to talk about you. And pretty soon, you going to be out the league. I know you like, I got all this game. How they going to kick me out the league? Bro, they find a way every time when people start making the NBA look bad. And especially Adidas, bro. You got kids wearing your shoes, and you out here not claiming your kids? Come on, Ant. I know you're young. Stop.
I think everybody needs to take care of their kids. I'm not a proponent of just because you didn't want the child, or if you had the child, you need to figure out a way. I don't care how you do it, but you need to figure out a way if you had them children. That's unacceptable. He shouldn't be going in these women raw. He should have been wearing a condom, like Buddy said. Like, it's just real simple. You could have all the sex you wanted, wore the condom, and followed the protocols. They give you a class on this shit. It's like you get a class at Nike camp, you get a class at USA camp, you get a class when you enter the league, and I'm sure they got a follow-up class. Miss Taken, I'm lying. Your brother went through these classes too, right? Where they teach you exactly how to operate with these women. They even bring women in for you to not like have sex with, but I'm saying to understand what they'll do. Like what's the coach at the football? Deion Sanders. He brought the one girl that everybody was hitting to the thing to explain to them, look, we are preying on you. We're trying to get a baby by you. We're doing XYZ. You need to protect yourself. He was Brittany Renner. Thank you, Liva. He is extremely aware of what's going on. Like that whole, we not responsible once we put it in you, and we shoot aside. It's up to you at that point. I don't agree with that. You're gonna have to consistently manage your sperm where you put it at. Whatever happens, that's on you. Now, when it comes to the Obama thing, I agree with him. He should have told Obama to sit his goof ass down. Why we gotta have reverence for Obama? He ain't do shit for us. I'm not gay. I didn't turn to a trans. Obama wasn't my president for that. So I ain't got no problem with instead of no business about him talking shit about him playing basketball. It's my lane. I play basketball. You want to insult me, then I'm gonna insult you in your sphere. I'm a firm believer in if somebody do some disrespectful shit to you, you can't demand how I respond back to your disrespect. It's simple. Be respectful, and I'll be respectful to you. So whatever Obama said to him, that whole he the first African president, that shit don't matter to me, and I don't think it matters to Ant. And it's a lot of niggas that feel the same way. So Tone Capone can keep that little goofy ass take, but I agree with his first point.
Quick question: what did he say? I didn't hear this story. I don't know who he is. What did Obama say to him, or what did he say to him?
They was at the White House, and Obama called, I think, Joel Embiid, his diaspora brother. He hit him up and was like, "This kid thinks he's good." So I'm paraphrasing because I don't got the shit memorized. And he was like, "Think I'm good, nigga? I'm cold." For the most part of the conversation, Obama was like, "Really?" And he called LeBron over like, "This guy think he woo woo." And he like, "I'm better than good, nigga. I'm him. Fuck is you talking about?" And every basketball player needs to feel like that. You shouldn't be like, "Yeah, I'm not as good as so and so." That's not how no premier athlete thinks. So that's a moot point. You know what I'm saying? Obama should have stayed in his lane and talk to him about being trans or something if you want to be an expert about a situation.
Mistaken, you had something on that?
No, I got something on it.
Hold on. Let's say. So, what do you feel about the about him as far as him spreading his wild oats everywhere? Because he has a couple baby mamas on the internet, like bro said.
I agree. It's like you've had all the opportunity not to. Like, even if, let's say, growing up, you didn't know. Once you make it in the league, they have so many classes to tell you how to protect yourself, to not get caught up in those situations. And he still did. So in that regard, you choose it, you're choosing a consequence, right? So I do think I agree with Marcus in the fact that if you're spreading your seed, you need to take care of them. Bottom line.
Go ahead, Darwin.
Man, I think
They
even
have
if you
all those classes, but those ninjas still don't listen. I don't understand for the life of me. They have all of those classes like Marcus was talking about, but ninjas still be getting caught up.
I
Some
can
of us just
explain why
hard
they do
headed.
that.
Some of us
Miss
just
Stacy, I can
hard
explain
headed.
why they
Can't
do
put
that.
their seed anywhere that's not open to be planted into, though. That's the weird.
I can explain exactly why they do that shit, Miss Taken. Because I done witnessed it in real time. This what happened. The dudes that did not get the women they wanted, as soon as they get them, they don't know how to say no to them. They be over infatuated, which is why I feel the way I feel about everything that I said in regards to basketball players. He got a surplus of beautiful women throwing it at him, and he has not been dealing with that. So he wanted to see when she hit him with the just take the rub off. I just want to see what it feel like, Daddy. She is finessing him because he can't stand strong because he has not been dealing with them type of women. And now she got her hooks in him and she could finesse that condom off of him because I seen the shit happen. I talked to niggas after it happened and they get finessed because they don't know how to be like, oh, she just another girl. This is just what this is and move on. And
So what you saying? So what you're saying is that these women, Sweeney, listen up. These women are manipulating these dudes just as much as the dudes are allegedly manipulating the women.
More so.
Oh, Darwin got to listen up to that too.
1,000 times more. It's not even close.
Wasn't
it's not like tit for tat. They are literally going to, like, say you stay in a hotel. All these hotels got bars at them. Like a real nice hotel got a restaurant and a bar inside of them. It's about all of these women go to the bar and they be sitting down there hoping you come down and get something, or they catch you going out.
Wasn't the narrative?
City, hold on. Then you go in that city, and the promoters from that city that contacted somebody on the team that they fuck with, and they got a flyer already out, and they told all the women in the city that the basketball niggas from the Portland Trail Blazers is gonna be at the dollhouse tonight, and all of the groupies from that city run to the dollhouse, and they be surrounded. You go up to the club, it's about 60, 100 women outside, not even in the club, outside trying to get in. When you get out the car, they like, hey, can you take me in, saying the most freaky shit you can imagine, doing extra shit to you, trying to get you. And if you leave them out there and go in the club, it's another set inside the club when you get into the VIP section that's sitting there twerking and doing the most and throwing themselves at you. They're the most manipulative.
I get you. So Darwin, I think you have a different angle.
But hold on.
I feel like you disagree. No, because we cut him off. I got you next, but we cut him off. Go ahead, Darwin.
So, if y'all are saying that none of the solution that y'all gave was to wrap it up, and y'all are making a case that is even ineffective to manipulation, which actually further makes the point of us saying abstain anyways. Because if you're saying the solution is to wrap it up, but then at the same breath, you're saying even if you wrap it up, you're still going to get manipulated. Those two statements are at odds with each other.
No, they're not. I used that solution. I didn't get manipulated. It's possible. It's a lot of people.
You just made a case where a woman tricked him or manipulated him to taking the rubber off.
No, yes, she did try and manipulate him. My thing is he was allowed to be manipulated because he had no experience with that. So you got to follow the train of thought. The woman is gonna try that shit.
How old is the guy?
Back to life. I don't know. It don't matter. 19, something. 19.
How old is Anthony Edwards?
Like 23, 24.
So at what age between? Let's just say I don't know. Y'all might want to pick 15 where he started. At what age is he supposed to deal with women so he can deal with women? Because what I'm trying to do is connect the dots. This
is the thing. Sorry. Go
You're
ahead.
saying he's supposed to deal with women early so he can know how to deal with women. So
This is where I just. Oh, sorry. You paused, so I'm sorry.
who's to say?
Let him
when-
let him rock
and
for a
let's
minute.
say there's 2 phases of deal with women. You're saying he got to have experience so he can deal with women. Who's to say when he's having experience with multiple women that this is not taking place also? Because what we're trying to say is the first phase of him dealing with women is there is no manipulation, there is no temptation. He's gonna do everything right. Who's to say that his phase of dealing with women is not now currently?
Can I say what?
Because y'all are saying
I want
there's
to answer this question.
phases of experience
Right. So let me explain
that position him to be able to effectively navigate.
Yeah. Let me explain it to you. So the women that you get in high school is vastly different than the women you get in college. And the women you get in college is vastly different than it's tiers to it. As you go through that tier, the women get more and more beautiful and more desperate. If you don't know how to deal with the lower tier, the upper tier is going to blow you out the water because they are so beautiful that it's just the truth. These women gradually look better. They gradually do. They plateau at like it's a 25 plateau where you done seen it all. Before that, you have not seen the extent of beauty. And some of these women will stop you in your tracks. Beautiful, like God damn. And if you don't have no damn sense and you haven't been dealing with women, you will be a sucker for love and end up signing your whole life over if you don't know no better. But had you been dealing with women through this whole progression, you'd be like, oh yeah, this is just another XYZ. This is better than what was before, but this ain't that big of a leap. I'm speaking from experience. I don't know where y'all drawing y'all information from.
It's like a
But Marcus,
it's not an experience.
But Marcus, but
It's
I think that's the reason why it's hard for them to resist, because if you are teaching him, if in high school, these are the women he's going after. It's like if you teach them in high school to have that type of self-control and to think of courting women differently, when he see those type of women, they will be turned off. Not all guys are attracted to that type of woman. Some guys really be like, no, you too easy. Like, and it's other beautiful women who is not that easy and not that thirsty, that's on the same level of beauty as those women. He might not be coming by them as often, but yeah, it's definitely a thing. So that's why I said when you said all men are like that, no, it's just most men are like that. But shouldn't we be trying to get most men to be like the men that's the lower percentage?
I think what we should do is first of all realize something. You don't know what y'all talking about, and not to be a diss or insult or disrespectful at all. You got to think about it like this. This is a recurring theme. This is not something that happens in waves like, oh, it happened, we saw a wave of guys in the early 90s, then it happened again in the late 2010s. No. This happens every year to young up-and-coming athletes. This is nothing new. There's no class you're going to take that's going to help you learn how to deal with women who are manipulative. There's no class you're going to take to help you deal with vultures. It's just not. They get classes on gambling, they get classes on drugs, they get classes on partying, they get classes on everything. None of that stuff work. If it worked, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. The bottom line is this. We like to, well, I'm call 2 people out. Darwin and Sweeney from the last conversation. The Sweeney talking about he wants to see the women fuck over the dudes in their 30s. Because they fucked over some girls in their teenage years. Now I'm just sitting here and saying to myself, I don't care so much that she's fucking over. They're fucking over these athletes. I care that they got bringing children into the world to do it. That's the problem. The problem is there's a baby that's going to be attached to this chaos forever. And no one seems to want to hold the women accountable for this madness. Forget the money she extorts out of him. That's on him. You a sucker. Suckers are born every day. I don't give a damn about him getting played out his money. That can happen with a baby. It can happen without a baby. But for the legal system to protect these women, I think it should be a law put in place. Ladies, leave these celebrity niggas alone. Let them be on a desk. Let them stay on the island. Listen, y'all want to sit here and lay with him. You knowing he laying with 40 other women. Y'all don't got no problem being passed around from celebrity to celebrity to celebrity to celebrity. If y'all get pregnant by them, we ain't protecting y'all no more. That's on y'all, because if you wouldn't have got pregnant by Joey down the street, Joey don't have to give you $45,000 a month child support. How come all of a sudden your kid don't need all that damn child support now? Because Joey the daddy. Explain to me.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna we're gonna circle back to everybody. We're gonna circle back to everybody, but we're gonna try to give everybody at least one shot at it. Finish your point, Will.
Our kids' needs, right? But for those of us on the panel that have children, our children gets the lifestyle that we could provide them. If they would have had a parent who made more money, maybe they would have gotten more. There's a maybe. But if they had parents who make less than us, it's a strong possibility they would have gotten less. And somehow, some way, we would still have the same expectation to get up and go to school every day, do their homework, be good citizens, be good people, and turn out and be model citizens and represent our last name well. Why we can't look at these people as exceptions to the rules and say, hey, girl, if y'all want to go mess with them, you're playing with fire, and that's on you. We're gonna leave that to you and him to figure out. Now, I'm not saying absolve him of any wrongdoing. You know, we find a way to penalize him too, but we ain't gonna penalize him by rewarding her. I think that's crazy.
Wait,